Hello guys, my name is Sheikh Mohammad Fawaz. I am studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. I am pursuing my engineering in artificial intelligence. I am currently in my sixth semester. So today we'll be studying a topic in renewable energy sources. So for the topic of the day, my topic is geothermal energy. So we'll be studying in this presentation what is geothermal energy, along with it, how it is formed, and what are the uses of geothermal energy and where it is found in India. So first, let's get started with what is geothermal energy. So let's understand the words first. Geo stands for earth, and thermal is nothing but heat. So earth heat energy. In it, the phrases mean that it is a heat energy stored in the earth generated by the natural resources. This heat energy can be in different forms. For example, it can be from the decay of radioactive nuclei that are embedded within the earth, from residual heat left over from the Earth's formation. The rest of the energy comes from a meteorite impacts. So there are multiple forms of sources which causes and generates geothermal energy in our planet. So, what is exactly geothermal energy and how it is formed? As we know that from the core till the Earth's surface, the core is very hot and uh, extremely high thermal content. Therefore, as we move from the core to the Earth's surface, the heat gradient gradually decreases. So, compared to the Earth's, we have three layers. Those are Earth's crust, the mantle, and the core. The core is divided into two parts, which is inner core and outer core. The core part is very hot, and you can say it is highly thermal or reactive. Therefore, it is not possible for any human to sustain there. Then comes the mantle, which is the upper layer and the middle layer compared to the crust. It is also very hot, and it is highly difficult for any human to survive in those conditions. We are going to study about the geothermal energy in this. So, what geothermal energy basically is and why is it so necessary these days is because it is a natural source energy which already exists in our earth, and also it is a renewable energy source. So how does this system work? So basically, uh, there is a streamlined process for this. What we do is we send from direct so how direct source works basically is we send water down in a well to be heated by the earth's warmth. Like we discussed in this previous picture, as we move from the earth's crust to the mantle, the heat gradually increases till the core. So by sending the water down the well, it goes to a limit where it reaches almost the mantle, not mantle, the top layers, where the temperature is very high. Due to that high temperature of the earth, the water gets heated up. Then a heat pump is used to take the heat from the underground water to the substance that heats the houses. So how it basically works is we are using the natural heat energy of the earth to let the water let the water consume the heat. Then it sends back the heat. The heat pump extracts the heat from the water and it sends to a substance that heats the house or the surrounding places. Then after that the water is cooled and injected back into the earth. So it's basically it fetches the water, it takes the water up and it extracts the heat and sends it to the source required, and it injects back the water through the well. So it's a cycle, and it's also a renewable energy. Different geothermal resources, steam resource reservoirs where the steam water where it gets heated, and there are we have this purifiers where we get the water from the earth's surface which is boiling hot. So that is one. The geopressured reservoir, where we containerize the water into a certain depth and maintain a pressure of the water so that the heat is retained and it comes as a reservoir. Then we have the hot water reservoirs. The hot water reservoirs contain the ponds, lakes, or aquifers, etc. how it basically works. So in this picture representation, we can see here the hot water the water is sent down. The hot water from the ground, after getting heated through the natural earth's form, it is sent back to the using the heat pump, where the steam is sent back here, and this using the steam the turbines are rotated. This turbine rotation causes a generator to generate electricity. The heat is dispatched here, and the cool water is sent to the cooling tower and injected back in a ground source, where again the water is heated. So it is a cyclic process from getting the energy and again converting back it from the sources. Okay, we have multiple forms here. One is slow melting, aquaculture, space heating, cooling, greenhouses. So these are all the methods which are used to generate geothermal energy these days. So we need to keep in mind all of these methods comes with their own pros and cons. We need to understand, and considering the required type, we need to select the best possible outcome. Applications: it is used in space heating in houses, air conditioning, drying, greenhouses, aquaculture, hot water, and melting snows. Then it's the advantages of geothermal energy is it's homegrown energy. So basically, it can be a cyclic process where people can do that in their homes and locally. Good alternative to fossil fuels. Less gaseous emissions, because only the heat pump exchanging causes the emissions. Low maintenance, saves up to 50% of in comparison with conventional systems. Independent of weather. A sustainable resource of energy. But this leads, there are few disadvantages, which basically, since we are injecting the water into the ground, there can be chances of seismic activities. Can also The salt water cannot be injected back into the reservoir after the heat is extracted, and it sometimes releases rotten egg smell, that is hydrogen sulfur, in large quantities, because it can be very fatal to human life. The energy consumption based on the water, you can have a look at this chart, how it works and everything. And this is a map showing geothermal energy adaptation all over the India. There are many prospects of geothermal energy in India. About 6.5% electricity is generated through this process, and also the temperature sufficient is also temperature maintaining is happening, and melting of polar ice caps is also reduced due to this method. And we have various other topics. Geothermal facts is the biggest producer of geothermal energy is Italy, Mexico, and USA. The major one is USA, because it generates almost about 3,300 megawatts of geothermal energy, and Philippines too generates 23% of their electricity through this, and even Iceland, since compared to the heating prospects, 86% of their heating spaces is done by geothermal energy. Okay, I hope you understand what is geothermal energy. Thank you.